Hey everyone, welcome back to the HypeScanner. Today, I've got something pretty exciting for all the DeFi heads out there. And if you're into AI as well, this one's going to be right up your alley. We're talking about VulpeFi. This platform is genuinely trying to bring something new to the table by combining artificial intelligence with decentralized finance in a way that's smart, intuitive, and super user-friendly. So what is VulpeFi exactly? It's not just a single tool or service. It's an entire AI-powered DeFi ecosystem. We're talking smart trading tools, a predictive AI assistant, staking, portfolio management, cross-chain swaps, and a ton more. The team behind this wants to turn what's usually a complicated and risky experience in DeFi into something smooth and automated. Their vision? To give regular users, like you and me, the kind of financial intelligence and efficiency that only institutions usually get. Alright, let's break this thing down and see what makes VulpeFi different. Because honestly, this isn't just another DeFi site with a fancy UI, there's some real depth here. So let's start with the big why behind VulpeFi. What problem are they actually solving? Well, if you've spent any time in the DeFi space, you know that it's a bit of a jungle out there. Multiple wallets, different DEX, clunky interfaces, and if you're not glued to the charts 24/7, you're probably missing out on good trades, or making some bad ones. VulpeFi is trying to clean all that up. The core idea is to use AI to simplify and supercharge your DeFi experience. Their platform scans tons of data points from on-chain and off-chain sources, like token performance, news, and sentiment analysis. Then it distills all of that into simple, actionable insights you can actually use. And it's not just about stats and charts. This AI gives you predictive suggestions. Want to know whether it's a good time to hold, sell, or buy? VulpeFi's got your back. Plus, it learns from your behavior over time. So the more you use it, the smarter it gets. The end goal? You don't need to be a trading expert to make smart moves in crypto. And that's a pretty huge deal in this space. Now let's talk about tokenomics, because as always, follow the money, right? The native token here is called VulpeFi, and there's a total supply of 400 million tokens. What's interesting is how they've split it up. You've got 37.5% going to the pre-sale, and 35.75% set aside for public sales. That's over 70% going directly into the hands of the community, which is actually refreshing, especially compared to some other projects that lock up big chunks for VCs and insiders. Then we've got 11.25% for the ecosystem. That's stuff like development, liquidity, and future incentives. Marketing gets 10%, which is solid if they plan to scale. And finally, 3.5% is locked for the team, and 2% for advisors. Now here's the kicker. Team and advisor tokens are locked for 12 months, and then they unlock slowly, month by month. That's a big green flag for me, because it shows they're in it for the long haul, not a quick pump and dump. Oh, and yes, VulpeFi isn't just a governance token. It's used across the platform for rewards, access to premium AI features, and staking. So it's got real utility beyond just speculative value. Now for my roadmap junkies out there. This is where it gets even more interesting. VulpeFi is already up and running with its aggregation protocol V1, which means you can use the platform right now to swap assets across multiple decentralized exchanges. No more hopping around from site to site. That launched back in Q3 2024. But they're not stopping there. Here's what's coming. In the next few quarters, they're planning to launch predictive trading models that use even deeper AI and machine learning. Think real-time analysis on token trends, projected gains, and risk levels. Then they're introducing a portfolio auto manager that adjusts your crypto holdings based on market trends, like a robo-advisor, but DeFi native and way smarter. They're also building out cross-chain integration, which will let users interact with multiple blockchain ecosystems right from VulpeFi's dashboard. And down the road, they're working on gamified rewards, DAO governance tools, and even AI-generated trading strategies that you can customize based on your risk tolerance. So yeah, they're not just launching a product and walking away. There's a long-term game here. Alright, let's get a little technical for the folks who like to dig into the whitepaper. VulpeFi's whitepaper is actually one of the better ones I've read in recent memory. It's detailed without being a snooze fest, and it explains the mechanics behind the AI engine in pretty clear terms. The AI doesn't just follow trend lines or surface-level analysis. It's using a combo of natural language processing, sentiment analysis, and historical backtesting to make calls. It also covers how the token economy is designed to stay sustainable. For example, rewards are carefully balanced to avoid hyperinflation, and fees from AI tools and services go back into ecosystem development. Another cool part? They've got a modular structure for upgrades, so as better AI models emerge, they can plug them in without redoing the whole platform. Security gets a good mention too. VulpeFi is planning multiple audits, multi-sig treasury controls, and real-time monitoring for suspicious activity. They're not messing around when it comes to user safety, which is refreshing in a space that sometimes skimps on the details. One thing I really love about VulpeFi is that it's not just about trading. They're building a whole interactive ecosystem where you can actually grow with the platform. Let's talk staking. Holders of VulpeFi can stake their tokens for passive rewards, and those rewards scale based on how long you lock up your tokens. But it's not just a basic APY model. They've got bonus incentives tied to things like platform engagement, referrals, and AI tool usage. The more involved you are, the more you earn. They're also dipping their toes into NFTs, which is cool. Not just for art, but utility-based NFTs, like granting early access to AI upgrades, priority staking tiers, or exclusive voting rights in governance. And if you're into gamification, VulpeFi plans to roll out a reward points system, where users get points for trades, predictions, and using AI tools. Those points can be redeemed for perks, NFTs, or converted into tokens. They're basically trying to make DeFi engaging again. Less static dashboards, more dynamic rewards and interaction. And honestly, that's what'll keep users coming back. So, big picture. What is VulpeFi all about? It's about using smart technology to make decentralized finance smarter, safer, and more accessible. Whether you're a trader, a holder, or just someone curious about how AI and crypto can work together, VulpeFi is building something that feels both futuristic and grounded. Strong tokenomics, real utility, long-term vision, and a passionate team behind it. Remember, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research before investing in any project. If you found this overview helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more crypto insights. See you in the next video.